Hi Royals, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If this is not your first time joining me, I am Miss Queen Ro and my focus is life and career development along with travel. If any of those topics interest you, you make sure you press the subscribe button because I guarantee you will leave empowered, enriched, and entertained. Today, this week, this month, these past couple of months have been a whirlwind. Why? Because of COVID-19, the coronavirus, the Rona, as we put it. It has definitely pretty much taken over the world, literally and figuratively, because of the epidemic that it's caused. Why? As you can see, I'm in a new environment. Because we are pretty much under quarantine. And when I say we, I say my area. And pretty much I know a lot of the United States are catching on and a lot of the world is catching on. Actually, there's already been countries that are actually at stay at home or shelter at home. I thought today's topic would be around quarantine life and how to cope. I don't know about you, but I am going through something right now. I am getting a little anxious, but it feels like I've been in the house for a month or so. And yes, I've gotten out to go to the grocery store. I've gotten out to go to gas stations, essential places, because that's all we're allowed to do at this point. But it's one thing to stay at home because you want to, but it's another thing to just kind of be told that you're going to stay at home. And if you leave and you're not going to an essential place, you will be ticketed and or arrested depending on the situation. And I don't know, it's just making me feel a certain kind of way, and I'm pretty sure there's people out there feeling this way. So, number one, my faith is keeping me sane at this point because I know there are a lot of people that are in worse situations than me. For one, at least I do get to stay home. I have cousins, I have a mom that's actually a health professional, and they have to go out and be on the front line, which, by the way, big up to you guys. You know, I've always had a great appreciation for health professionals and teachers, but since this situation has happened, I have a greater appreciation for you guys. So you guys deserve $1 billion a year. If I can give it, I would. But just thank you and love you guys so much for being on the front line for us. But for me, I'm not used to this, and it's just causing a little anxiety for me. I wanted to give some tips on what I am doing to get over the anxiety. Number one is I'm exercising. One thing that I've been struggling with or dealing with for probably like the past probably since I've had Reagan, is my weight. You know, every human has some type of self-conscious, thing that makes them self-conscious. And for me, it's been my hair and my weight, which, by the way, I'm wearing a hat because if I'm going to be stuck at home, ain't nobody doing any makeup. So I'm not doing any makeup and my hair is not all the way done. So probably going to come in these videos with my trusty colorful scarf to pick me up and a hat. Okay. But for me, my self-conscious, I feel my weight sometimes, it's always been up and down. But since I had Reagan, it fluctuated a lot more. But this past year and year two, I've actually been proud of myself that have kept my weight down and maintain it at a good level. Number one being I have an elliptical here at home, so I'm on that every single day. And I've seen like I've been on that thing more because it definitely helps get the stress out. So for me, I have my elliptical machine. I get on it in the morning right after meditation and prayer. And it just wakes me up and just gets me motivated to start my day, especially because I can't go anywhere. But even before all this happened, I still use it every single day. But now I'm using it a little bit more, along with just staying active, physically moving a lot, because I'm not doing that much physical activity as I was before. You know, before I would go to the office, walk around, go visit friends, or walk to team meetings, things like that. I'm not doing that as much anymore. I'm just working from home. So tip for you, royal tip for you, because that's my thing, royal tips, is if you have a physical gym machine at home because we can't go to the gym, use it dust it off, you know, wipe it down, Lysol it, and then get on and use it, right? Even if it's just a treadmill, whatever it is, just start off 5 minutes at a time. For me, I have to have a TV or something, so I set mine in front of the TV, and I'm looking at a Netflix movie, or I'm watching my DVR recorded programs, my 90 Day Fiance, or My Big Fat Fabulous Life, just catching up on my reality TV or Netflix. And I just go at it, and by the time I'm ready to get off, it's been 45 minutes, almost an hour. So that's me. You start off at the pace you need to go, maybe 5 minutes at a time, work your way up to 10, 15. You know, since we're in the house, I would try to get at least 15 minutes of workout in, and that would, you know, keep you motivated, hopefully for the rest of the day. So that's a physical workout. Now, just staying active, just do things, right? So for me, it's not only just doing like a formal set of gym routine. I've been doing things that I just either been putting it off because I didn't have time, or just, you know, trying to just find things to keep busy. So for that, like, I'm cleaning out my closet, I'm cleaning out Reagan's closet, you know, things I've been wanting to do, projects I've been wanting to do around the house, I've just been putting it off. Well, now I'm getting to do it. But it's keeping me active, and it's also keeping me productive, which is actually one of my tips here as well. Someone kind of mixed it in. Staying productive. I'm in conference calls all day. I'm working on a project all day, my work project. And then I'm homeschooling Reagan. I got to do something else other than that, because again, it's my anxiety that I want to defer. So in between, I will do laundry, I will cook, I will go to Reagan's closet, start to clean it out, or clean up my closet, whatever, just to get my mind off of the conference calls, to get my mind off of mommy, Reagan calling me every 5 minutes. And it has helped me. So for mental health tip, exercise, and stay productive. So that's one thing. If you have a pet, take her or him out for walks a little bit extra. Sorry, sure, Olivia, you can go back to your nap. Take them out for a walk a little bit extra. I know they'll appreciate it. And we can go out, we can walk, and actually under our ordinance, you can go to a park, you just can't play on the playground. So if you want to do a greenway or just kind of walk the trail, you can. But it's still kind of cold in this area, so it's kind of hard to do that right now until it warms up a little bit. So for that, we're just walking in the neighborhood, and I'm walking Sherry Olivia a lot more. So that's staying productive. But do that in between meetings. If you have like 30 minutes in between your meeting, and that's another thing. This is for my work professionals at home. Try not to schedule your meetings back to back. I know sometimes you can't help it, and okay, if you can't, that's fine. Then stand up and take your meeting. That's staying active as well. But if you can help it, schedule 30 minutes in between. What I did, even when I was in the office, I actually blocked off time. So that's another tip, block off time so people can't schedule over your time. So even if it's 30 minutes, you schedule 30 minutes of block time just so you can get a break. I definitely suggest it even now. Do it. Nobody has to know what you're doing, especially now that you're at home. I'm not saying don't, mess up your performance, but that's actually mental health breaks that you will need, or physical health breaks that you would need. So I say schedule it. All right, now for your parents that are homeschooling. Okay, sure, Olivia, that's enough. Go back to sleep. Thank you. You're messing up my video. All right, so parents that you are homeschooling. Okay, this can be tough. So I'm only going to give you coping or tips for those who have my daughter's age group, from like kindergarten to maybe like second grade. My daughter's in first grade. I can't really give advice for anybody older than that because I haven't experienced that. So for me, it's like I am finding activities for her homeschool. So what I've done, she has her work that the teachers have formally sent. So we do that online. So that takes, Reagan does her work really fast. She's very smart, very advanced. So it doesn't take her very long. So in 30 minutes, she's pretty much done. And I don't really have, even when I check it, it's probably one thing that's messed up. So I'm thankful to have a smart child, but not in a sense I'm thankful that she doesn't take a lot of time to do it. So I have to find other things for her to do. She's done with her formal work. We'll do coloring, or she will do coloring, because I still got to do my conference calls. She will do coloring. I'll say, Reagan, okay, let's go color one page. That'll take her about 30 minutes or so. Then she does piano. So I'm like, okay, Reagan, go practice your piano for 30 minutes. So that's another 30 minutes that she puts aside. And then we're like, okay, now let's go to readings. I need you to read either 2 chapters, depending on how big the book is, or 2 books. So she'll read 2 books and then she'll come back and tell me what it is. So those are some activities that we're doing as far as like academically. Some other things that's keeping her busy is the closet. I told you I was cleaning out her closet. I was like, wait a minute, she can clean out her own closet. So she is actually working on her closet right now. So that's keeping her busy, her active, because think about it. In school, they're not just doing schoolwork the whole time. They have physical education, PE. They go to the gym. They go to the playground. So for her and any kid, you probably got to keep them stimulated or try to make it seem like they are doing or mimicking what they did in actual school. So she's cleaning out her closet, and then she'll go out with me to the walk to walk Sherry Olivia as well. And by that time, it's about 1, maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And guess what? It's nap time. She does not take naps in school, but here at home Miss Queen Row, she gonna take a nap. Last about 2 to 3 hours. Yes. So that gives me 2 to 3 hours to finish work. Or if I'm finished my work, if I log off early, I can take a nap. Just an hour or 2 of peace. That helps my anxiety. It helps my mental health. So I highly recommend bring back naps in school. If you can't bring it back in school, then bring it to your home. Again, I'm talking for the little kids. I know the big kids, you can't make them take a nap, but I'm pretty sure you can find other ways to help them cope. Everyone that is watching this video is staying safe, staying smart, not living in a spirit of fear. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. So with that, I want to say, if you are a person of faith, keep praying, not just for your household, not just for you, but pray for the world at this point, and pray for our leaders. Our leaders have to make difficult and decisions as to why they are in that place and not us. So pray for your leaders, even if you don't like them. Pray for them anyway, so they'll make wise decisions. And pray that this epidemic, lessens and diminishes, and we can get back to our normal life. Hopefully sooner than later. I'm going to end, and again, subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And yeah, please follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm actually trying to grow those accounts. Miss Queen Row at Instagram, Miss Queen Row TW at Twitter. So if you can please follow those accounts, I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to leave without pressing a thumbs up, and leave me a comment. Let me know, how are you coping with quarantine life? Can you give me some tips? Can you give me, some ways to get over the anxiety or to deal with this situation? And or if I've helped you, let me know in the comments, okay? Take care. Bye.